Hello guys, once again welcome to Before the Vows program as we continue the online courses. But first of all, let me introduce once again, in case you have forgotten my name. My name is Father Kingsley Nwoko, known as Dr. Love. And today we'll be having this course right from St. Anthony of Padua Catholic Church in the Woodlands. Okay guys, as we continue, I have a question for you. As you know, we are talking about communication today. But before we go into that, let me ask you a question. What do you consider as the most important thing in a relationship? Both of you may just have a quick conversation on this. Probably you may decide to pause the video and just have a chat. What do you consider as the most important thing in your relationship? Okay. Now I know that a lot of people may think it is communication. People may think it is money. Also, some people may think it is looking good or to have children. All those things are good. So if you think it is communication, you may not be, you're not really wrong. But in this course, we want to help you understand something more to that. That it may not be only communication that is the most important thing in your relationship. Okay, guys, I don't know whether you are aware. I know a lot of couples, even engaged couples, complain about not being able to communicate in their relationship as they would love to. And, poor communication is something that you're gonna deal with. But in this conversation, we want to help you to find out what is the key problem in your marriage that will make communication impossible, or for you not be able to communicate as you would love. Because it's very, very important that you communicate effectively in your relationship. Because communication is not just about talking across or even listening. There is something more to that. So I believe miscommunication is the symptom of relationship trouble rather than the cause. Do you get that? Miscommunication is the symptom of a relationship problem rather than the cause. So what couples experience is not a lapse in communication, but a gap in connection. Did you get that? Is not a lapse in communication. It's not because they do not know how to talk, or they don't know how to use the right language, or they don't know how to express themselves. But the problem is a gap in connection. And that is what we want to first of all consider, that what is it? When we talk about connection, how would connection help us be able to communicate in your relationship? So I hope you have a lot to learn today. So guys, a lot of couples, engaged couples, even married couples, have difficulty in communicating effectively and respectfully when they are feeling disconnected. So the root of the problem is not communication, but disconnection. Remember, the last Saturday, Power Saturday, we discussed about being one, what it means to be one. And you cannot communicate the way you would want in your relationship if you feel disconnected. So the problem is not because you can't communicate, but the problem is because you find it difficult to connect. And I believe that is the problem in communication. So the two are not the same. Sometimes people want to talk about connection, they end up talking about communication. But we want to help you understand, so that when you are having problem in your communication, in your relationship, Instead of just trying to, or just working only on the communication, you have to check the root. And that will be disconnection. Are we still connected? So connection is the most important thing. So connection is that feeling, the feeling of a bond, of being a team, a connection with the sense of being with your best friend, with your friend. Remember, we talked about friendship last Saturday. The Saturday when we had a Super Saturday. So the feeling of being in love and staying together, that is connection, the bond. So connection is the feeling that says, this person is present with me and I am secure. Yeah, that is connection. Connection is the sharing of the emotional experiences. Remember, we talked about the 3 levels of intimacy during our Power Saturday. We talked about spiritual intimacy, we talked about sexual intimacy, we talked about emotional intimacy. So this is where the connection is very, very important. So this feeling of sharing emotional experiences with someone special, not just any type of person. And that is why connection is very, very important, because if you do not have the feeling of connection in your marriage, your partner soon will become your roommate. The type of connection you would have with your partner, you will never have it with your roommate. So, communication allows an intimate relationship to survive. Yes. But the underlining word there, true connection. Because you do not just speak from the head, you speak from the heart. That is it. A lot of people who do not understand the importance of connection in their relationship, they speak from their head. Though they may know and they have all the skills to communicate, but it doesn't work. So connection helps you to speak from the heart, because that is the place that the love flows from. So, and that is very, very important, that when you have that connection, the feeling of being known and the feeling that you are understood by your partner. So how do you feel when you think that someone, the only person that understands you, is your partner? And whenever you go around him or her, you become the best version of yourself. And it's easy to communicate when you feel that this person is the one that will understand me. Even when I am saying things that doesn't matter, my partner will understand. You see how connection is very, very important. So now note that connection does not mean perfectly understanding your partner in every interaction. Rather, it is a feeling that you can reach towards your partner in an atmosphere of security and comfort. That's the most important. Because that is where the connection, you feel secure around your partner. And you feel you becoming you. You're not trying to, to prove yourself to your partner. You become you. The best of you comes out in a relationship when you are you. You're not trying to be another person. And then the heart can speak. That's very beautiful. Yeah, we can't stop talking about connection. Connection. It will be rightly said that if connection exists, then communication will be possible. So, communication in every marriage is the fruit of connection. So, when you feel connected and united, because you can't You can't feel connected and at the same time separated. And that's why God said it already. The two will become one. So when you feel united, when you feel yourself in your relationship, bam, communication will be like a magic. And then you will be able to communicate easily and effortlessly. You don't have to struggle because you don't have to worry about the language you want to use. Sometimes because you're going to communicate, as we're going to see in this course, even verbally or non-verbally. So communication exists and you can communicate effectively when you are yourself. So these two words, connection and communication, they exist closely with each other in a relationship. So you cannot just invest your energy in one and forget the other. Oh yeah, I feel connected, but I can't, talk to my partner. No. Both of them work closely with each other. And that's what we want to help you understand. And so that you can be able to enjoy, your relationship. When you feel connected, then communication will be very easy. So I know why I'm trying to repeat myself over, because I'm trying to underline it to help you understand why it is very, very important. It's very important, guys, because you're going to have a beautiful, joyful marriage when you remain connected and you're able to communicate.